guys, so today I wanted to do a Valentine's Day look since it is right around the corner. I wanted to do something very soft, very wearable, even if it's not Valentine's Day, something that you can use, because I know sometimes pink is not a very wearable everyday color that people would use, so I figured why not do a look with it. And it is a little bit of a brighter pink, but I did show you ways to tone it down throughout the video and just making sure that you're constantly blending. Also, for my base, I'm using a pink eyeliner as a base, and the one I used was Pink Suede by NYX, the glide-on, slide-on ones. If you don't have that, you can use Woodstock from Urban Decay, or you can even use a white eyeshadow, the jumbo eyeshadow pencils from NYX. The white one would really work to make this pink really stand out. Also, like I said before, you can tailor this look for your needs. If you want it darker, if you want it less noticeable, then just kind of tone it down or bring it up to the next level. Add some lashes if you wanted to. Links to my Twitter will be below. Also my Formspring page, so if you want to post a question on there, you can do so. The products that I use will be listed in the more info, so if you want to see what I'm using for this video, make sure you expand that box, and also subscribe if you haven't. And I really do appreciate you for taking the time to watch this video. So if you want to see how to do this very easy wearable Valentine's Day look, then stay tuned. Okay, so as a base, what I'm going to use is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. It's like a primer for eyeshadows and concealers. Ooh, I hope my camera will focus. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that to my eyelids, just a tiny little amount, because this is actually, as you can see, it's pretty thick stuff. And what I like about this is the fact that it almost acts like a concealer by covering up any veins or discoloration that I have on my lid. I have a lot of like blue veins and red veins, so this is great, especially for this look that I'm using pink eyeshadow. So you want to do a thin layer of this, because if you do too much, it will crease up on you. And then whatever's left on your finger, just bring it below your lower lash line, because we will be adding a little bit of color there. So I'm going to use a pink base for this. I'm going to use the NYX Slide On Glide On pencil in Pink Suede. If my camera will focus. And it's just like a soft baby pink shade. So what I'm going to do is pull my eye just a little bit and start by applying this. Doesn't have to be neat, all over the lid. Staying right underneath that crease. Then with your finger, what you want to do is just kind of tap it so that it blends out. You want a very thin layer of this. And on my hand, I have it here. This one is with the Woodstock eyeliner from Urban Decay, and then this is the one that I'm using from NYX with the two colors that I'm using. So the one from Urban Decay is a little bit brighter. So you have some options there. With a MAC 252, I'm going to pick up my first shade of pink, and that is going to be from this palette, the Coastal Scents one, and it's this shade right here. It's the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 7th row, second one down. So it's like a soft pink shade with a little bit of shimmer. You can see it's like a light pink shade. So what you're going to do is just kind of tap that all over the base that we applied. Staying right underneath the crease. And then with a clean blending brush, I'm using a 217. This is from Sigma. I'm going to actually just go around the outer edges and just clean that up as I go. And then I'm going to add a little bit more just to kind of make that a little bit more noticeable. We want to keep this eyeshadow very soft and natural looking. You don't want it to be too dramatic and too over the top. Unless you want it to be brighter and like a funkier pink, then you can do that. Then I'm going to go in with a hot pink shade. Kind of goes against what I just said, but it's this actual shade in the same row. It's the second one from the bottom with the row of pinks. And it is this beautiful hot pink shade. So what we're going to do is just lightly tap our brush into that color. I don't want it to be bright. I want it just to take this light pink to another level. You see how it's just barely anything. Tapping off the excess and just patting that right around this outer part. So basically from here going out to the outer corner, leaving this inner corner blank because I want it to be a softer pink. And again, staying under the crease with this one as well. As you can see, you can tell right here, there's a pop of hot pink. And then again, go around and blend the edges out. Now for the crease, I'm going to be using several different shades within this palette. The first shade is going to be like a grayish brown, and it's the second from the last row. And it's this one here. And I'm also going to mix it with this. And then on the very outer corner, very just soft and gently, I'm going to use this black brown here. So those are the three shades. I know it's a lot, but if you don't have this, then all you have to use is a kind of a medium brown or dark brown. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my brush in both of those first two colors, the gray brown and the medium brown, to create a very soft line where I want this crease work to be. And I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my eye. And I'm going to work this back and forth. And if it's messy, don't worry about it. And just blend it out. As you can see, it blends pretty easily. And those two shades instantly make your brow, the area under your brow bone, appear like you have eyeshadow there, which I didn't put any on this eye. So I'm just going to work this here, and then I'm also going to continue blending until I get it to the right shade that I prefer. And then I'm going to go in with the brown, the dark espresso brown from the same row, the very last color. And I'm going to just do feather light strokes like this, like flicking it inward right on this outer corner, keeping the dark shade right here on this outer part. Okay, and then with a pencil brush, the E30 from Sigma that looks like this, I actually took a little bit of that really dark, almost black brown that's above the black in the palette, and I just apply that very lightly right in this outer corner here, just to add a little bit of extra something to this outer part, and just keeping the rest of it pretty light. Now for eyeliner, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Zero pencil. I'm going to tight line with that first. And then I'm going to use that same pencil as my eyeliner, and I'm just going to you can pull your eye, or you can just gently swipe it right close to the lashes. Just like this. We're going to actually blend this out, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Staying close to the lashes, especially right in this inner corner. Just like that. I had to actually zoom you guys out because my camera was having a hard time focusing with it so close. So then you want to just kind of smudge this out a little bit. Just like that. And then I'm going to use that dark brown, almost black shade that we use in the outer V. Lightly just tapping it on the line here. That's going to just seal this line in, and it's going to make it stay a little bit longer. See? And then right before we go on to the lower lash, I'm going to take the same flat shader brush, the 252 from MAC, pick up a little bit of that hot pink shade again, and then just kind of pop that right in the center of the eye. Right here. So it adds a little bit of something extra. Now for the lower lash line, what I'm going to do is, since we have that primer, this really nice, beautiful dark shade is going to stand out. And I'm going to use the last brown shade in the second to last column, right here. Taking a little bit of that on my accent brush from Real Techniques. Tapping off the excess just to make sure there's no fallout. And I'm going to go right on this lower lash line and smudge that out. I'm also going to tight line my waterline as well. And then to add a little extra something to the lower waterline, I'm going to take the same NYX Pink Suede eyeliner, and I'm going to actually go over the black. And what that's going to do is going to add just a little extra something to the lower eye area. I don't want to add pink to the lower lash line because it can make you look tired, especially when you go with that like hot pink shade. I don't like using pinks on the lower lash line too much. So this just makes that black eyeliner just a little bit softer, but just as sultry looking as it was before. So that pretty much completes everything for the eyeshadow. All we have to do is now curl the lashes, apply some mascara, false eyelashes if you choose to. I'm going to actually curl my lashes with the Tweezerman eyelash curler, and I'm going to use a nice volumizing mascara, which is the Covergirl Lashblast. So I'm actually going to curl my lashes and apply my mascara, and then I'll be back to show you the rest of the look. Alright, so now that the eyes are done, we have a few more finishing touches to do. For my blush, I'm going to use the Tarte Expose blush, and it's a nice kind of rosy tan shade. I wanted something kind of neutral. I didn't want anything, nothing pink, because I do have pink on my eyes. So I'm just going to take that on a 131. This is the one from Sigma. So I'm just tap off some of that onto a paper towel just so that I don't get too much on. And then I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheek and blend outwards. Alright, now for my lips, I had some lip balm on just to keep my lips hydrated earlier. I'm going to line my lips with the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil, lip pencil in Illegal, which is a nice kind of nude shade that you can use with different looks or different eyeshadows and lipsticks. It goes with everything. So I'm just quickly lining my lips. You can fill them in if you want. I'm just going to fill them in a little bit with this, not too much. And the reason why I wore lip balm while I was doing the video was because I'm going to use creme de nude, which when your lips are really dry, that's creme de nude. And I don't know what happened to that top bar, it looks funny. It can make your dry lips look a little bit more noticeable. So make sure you keep them hydrated, exfoliate if you need to. So there's the color, so pretty. And then just to kind of give it a little bit of a sheen to it, I'm using the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Sweetheart. And isn't that just a coincidence since this is a Valentine's Day look? Sweetheart Lip Gloss. And that completes the lips. The look, I actually really like how this came out. It's really pretty, really soft and very feminine, but it's not over the top, especially when you're going out with your special someone. I know that my husband doesn't like super duper dramatic makeup or false eyelashes that are touching my eyebrows. That just to him doesn't, you know, he doesn't prefer that. So because, you know, it's date night and why not look pretty? So I really like this look, and this is a little bit of a closer look. Bright pinks with a little bit of a nice brown shade. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this look and that you will actually try this look out, or you can change some things up for whatever you like. Like I've said before in tons of videos, if you don't have this Coastal Scents 88 Matte and Satin palette, you don't have to use this. You can use whatever you have. Just substitute whatever colors. I know that MAC has a couple pink shades. Urban Decay has a pink shade. It has a little bit of glitter in it, but I mean either of those brands, any brand, even a drugstore pink that you can find, you may have to work with it a little bit more. So I hope that you like it, and if you want to apply some false eyelashes just to kind of give this a little bit of a more bring this look up to another level, you can add some false eyelashes, just some corner ones if you wanted to. I think that would be really, really pretty. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this look, and then I hope you also have a great Valentine's Day, and I hope you spend it with someone that's really special and that you really, really love. And I hope that you guys have an awesome day, date night, whatever it is that you guys do on Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.